America is a work until you die country. I just had a conversation with an individual because I'm looking for jobs, and this individual had my resume, and they were asking me, "What is this gap here from this month to this month?" That's when I was traveling, right? That's when I was actually experiencing life. So I took about 6 months, and I traveled the year of 2025, and I told them this, right? I elaborated, and they go, interesting." And then when they were kind of reading back to me what I had said, they described it as a hiatus. I didn't really know. I've heard the word. I didn't really know the exact definition. I Google it. So it's a break or a pause in something, right? That's the loose definition. Can you explain to me how stepping away from the matrix, from the system, from this god awful corporate nonsense country that we live in, to actually experience real life for just like 6 months out of my 27 years, they describe it as a hiatus, a break or pause in what? In what? Being an employee, being a worker ant? Like that's how they view it. They view like doing real life things as hiatuses, as a break or a pause from the real timeline. These individuals are twisted. It's not their fault per se, but they're grown adults that are just so warped because of the system that they grew up in and could never figure it out that this is wrong. This is unhuman. This is bizarre. Like that's bizarre. You're bizarre. I'm not bizarre. I'm trying to be healthier. You're bizarre.
I'm not having a good day. Mentally, I'm beat up. I'm tired. Man, I'm tired. There has to be more to life than working 6 days a week. I don't know who to talk to, so I'm talking to you guys because then I don't have to worry about my tone or the way whatever I try to get out of my mind, how it comes across. 6 days a week I work. I drive roughly 4 hours a day to go to work, to work and to home. I can't tell you the last time I went on a trip, been to the beach. I love the beach. To me, in my personal experience, there's nothing better than the beach. Whether it be the sand, water, sounds, smells, I don't know. There's nothing better than the beach. You can't afford to go. I don't know why I work if you can't do nothing besides work. My mind's beating me up today, things that I'm 38, things that when I was younger I should have did, or I should have changed, or whatever. I didn't. Now here I am pushing 40, and my whole life is consumed with work. I can't afford to not work. I can't afford to do anything besides work. And I'm just tired. I'm tired. I don't know what else to say, or what else to do, or who to talk to. There's people's gonna say, talk to God. I talk to God every day. I talk to God for 2 hours in the work, and I talk to God 2 hours on the way home from work. And I talk to God while I'm on this route. I haven't heard him speak back in a while, so I don't know. He might be busy with somebody else. But I'm tired. I guess that's all. I guess that's all.
Why can't we get by in this country anymore just working one fucking job like our parents and grandparents did? When did survival become a group project? Everybody's so quick to yell, just work harder, grind more, pick a side hustle. But the real question is, why the hell should we have to? Why is one full-time job no longer enough to afford food, rent, and peace of mind? Why are we working 50, 60 hours a week away from our families and, still checking our bank apps like we committed a crime? Why is owning a home now treated like some luxury fantasy instead of the bare minimum of our parents achieved with a high school diploma and a single paycheck? Why are people forced to DoorDash after 10-hour shifts just to afford eggs, gas, and maybe prescription medicine, maybe even diapers? Why do people celebrate people working for themselves into exhaustion, but shame them for admitting they're struggling? Why do we keep pretending this is normal? You shouldn't need a second job to just keep your head above water. You shouldn't have to burn out just to barely get by. Why is everything rising except our wages? This isn't laziness. This isn't lack of ambition. I mean, this is like a system designed to drain you and convince you that it's your fault. I mean, it's not your fault. You're not behind. We're being buried alive and then told to be grateful for the dirt.
I just watched a video and this dude was like, thank God I outgrew that working 80 hours a week and pulling overtime. Thank God I outgrew that phase. And yeah, because I remember before I got my big girl job and I was really trying to get stationed in my career for real and move up the corporate ladder. Let me tell you something. Them regular jobs, high school, out of college, whatever the case may be, they working you weekends, Sundays. Ain't no break. You maybe get like a little half a day or one day off during the week, but that don't matter anyway because you gonna sleep that away and it's gonna be time to go back to work. But I realized just how much of life I was missing out on. The fun and the non-fun things. I mean, you ain't even present on earth at that point, and then your check still be looking shot. Your check still be like not enough. So now on top of the fact that I'm working well over the regular hours, not only that, I'm working, I'm tired, I'm exhausted, I can't see my family, I can't see my friends, ain't got time for no love, can't be in no relationship, and I'm broke? Oh no.
I'm tired. Are y'all tired? Because I'm tired of the system that America has created to keep us going, buying. And it's never enough at work. It's like, do this so you can get this rating. It's never enough. You go out here and try to date, try to be a good person in the world. People don't appreciate that. It's never enough. Bills come back to back. You just paid them, they're coming again. It's never enough. Like, I am so fed up with this system that America has just locked us in, that we are not experiencing life. Like, it's so much life out there, so much going on that we have not experienced because we live here. And I'm tired of feeling like this. Like, I want to get up every day, enjoy the day for me, do whatever I please, and enjoy the day. And it's just like, it'll never happen. I get 2 days out of the week to have for myself. Like, I'm tired.
I'm starting to realize that a lot of people are starting to give up. They're done with everything. They're tired of the long hours at the job. They're tired of just working paycheck to paycheck. A lot of people are feeling exhausted. They're burnt out. They have every right to be. Working countless hours. Trying to get ahead. Living from paycheck to paycheck just to be in the same spot. And this is too much. Too much to the point that it would drive you crazy. And that's why people are just giving up. They're starting to realize that something is off. It's been off for a long time. And it's not off by accident. Something is going on. And people are waking up, as I see. Millions. That's a lot of people. That's realizing that the same system that they believed in hurt them every time, disappointed them. And then as they look back, as time goes on, they start to realize that, where did the time go? Why was I putting everything else before my time? Why wasn't I spending time or putting the time in when it meant the most? It's like I was too programmed and distracted. That's what people are starting to just realize. So it's been like that for a while. And it's not getting better. It's getting worse. And I understand. They're tired of doing the same thing every day. living that same boring life, trying to find a better way. But with this economy collapsing, nobody's preparing for this. It's difficult to find a better way. So that's why Americans are just tapping out everywhere. They have a right to. Their voice matters. But the country forgot about the people's voice. And that's the sad part. Nobody cares about anything anymore. And the older you get, the more and more you realize this, the more you wake up. So that's why I feel like a lot of people are just tapping out everywhere. Let me know how y'all feel about the situation. Let me know when you think the country is going to get better. Or let me know if you think it's not going to get better no time soon. I don't think it's going to get better no time soon. But that's my take on this situation. And I'm going to see y'all in a minute. Peace.